Hey everybody, it's another fine day here in Charlotte, North Carolina, the QC, and I'm glad to see it as always. I hope everyone is doing well today, able to get out and enjoy this beautiful day that we have, getting this fresh air, sunshine, and exercise on. As always, I have a thought I want to share today. And it is what I'm wearing today. I hope you was able to see my shirt. And I have a question surrounding that thought. What are you willing to die for? What are you willing to die for? Pardon me. Now, when I first came out today, I didn't really have any kind of topic. So when that happens, as always in my mind, but I will pray a simple prayer. Abba Father, let the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in your sight. O Lord, my strength, my redeemer. Or my master, strength, and my redeemer. But when I put this shirt on, I had no idea that I would be speaking on this subject of what are you willing to die for? Or as the shirt says, what do you believe in? Basically it says believe in something even if it costs you everything. So that's the question of the day. What are you willing to die for? Because everything means, it costs you everything, that means it's going to cost you your life. Sometimes your health and strength. But that's a very deep question today, if you really ponder it in truth. And not just willy-nilly say I'm willing to die for the Most High and His word and what He stands for. But this takes action. See, the word will invoke you to action. And that's a great word today. The word of the Most High will invoke you to action. So surrounding them actions, sometimes it'll cost you everything. I think about Paul's life and how after he had that road to Damascus experience, he was one way for what he believed in before that Damascus road experience. But after he had it, he totally made a total U-turn and started fighting on the right side. And I think a lot of our lives, we will find ourselves pre-Damascus Road, the pre-Damascus Road experience in our lives. We're still on the wrong side. We're still fighting for the wrong king, for the wrong general. And a lot of times, sad to say, it takes a Damascus Road experience where Paul was blinded. Could you imagine that you are traveling down the road and all of a sudden you're blinded? And then you hear a voice telling you, why are you fighting against me? You're on the wrong side. You get on the right side. And see, one thing about Paul, he said in the word, that he was the chief of all Hebrews. That means he was the finest study, had the best grades. He was the, what's the word? Anyway, he did his studying, he did his homework, he studied at the best schools at the time. He studied Torah, and he knew the word. But see, that's just like one of my videos. I say identity without intimacy still means depart from me. And see, that's where Paul was. He had a full revelation of his identity as a Hebrew, as the Most High's chosen people. But he didn't have that intimacy with the Most High. So even though you have the finest studies in the world, you know the book well, you know that you're a Hebrew, but if you don't have that intimacy with the Most High, at the end of the day, when you meet him, you still gonna hear him say, depart from me. So, with that said, I'm gonna get on my walk and I may come back with another thought around this subject. But what are you willing to die for? Or what will you die for? And I was thinking when I first thought this question, I was thinking about most of us would die for our family, our kids, our marriages. But would you die for the Most High? And like I said, his word. Don't answer too quickly. This is a good question to ponder over. And I'll be back. As I was pondering that idea, coming around the track, the Most High told me to look at the other side of the coin. I said, look on the other side of the coin. He said, yep. He said, what are some of the things we're willing to die for that's not of him? Like some of our belief sets, or some of our habits, bad relationships. And I said, oh, okay, I see where you're going with this. How you doing? Spunky little dog, huh? Uh-oh. Have a good one, man. And as I thought about that, I began to think about some of my belief sets and some of my old habits that I continue to want to hold on to. Pardon me. Even after I came to know the Most High. Or should I say Jesus at the time, or the Christian belief set, the modern Christian belief set, and the Europeans' Jesus. And until I stop listening to a bunch of the teachers and preachers I was listening to, and really getting into Most High's word for myself, and letting his Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, teach me, then I was going to continue to have that mindset. And then the Most High started leading me to great teachers like Teo Ministry, Garvey, Hebrew Awakening. So then he began to feed my mind with good nutrition, with his food, I should say. bondage teaching and itching ear doctrine that I was used to. But I really want to encourage us today to really seek the Most High's face and His reasonings for your life, and for Him to give you something that you would be willing to die for. And that's going to be my thought of the day. What are you willing to die for? It's not a hard question, but it can be if you're not willing to die for anything. It's my time. Stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom.